This is Florida Football with Dan Mullen, presented by Tico Peoples Gas.
Everyone knows raising money in these unprecedented times is a most difficult thing to do. The executive director of Gator Boosters, Phil Pharr, knew he had his work cut out for him, especially during a pandemic.
Welcome in, Phil. Thank you for joining us today. Would you mind starting off explaining what your role here at the University Athletic Association is?
Sure, and thank you. I'm Executive Director of Gator Boosters. The simple explanation is we're the athletic fundraising arm of the Athletic Association. We raise money for scholarship endowment, capital improvements through annual giving and major gifts. So that's the simple explanation.
So Phil, it's been a busy 2 years when it comes to facility planning here at the University of Florida. How have the Gator Boosters been involved in that process?
Oh, obviously we're involved from a fundraising standpoint. We've also been included in a lot of planning conversations with the Athletic Association, obviously not from a construction standpoint, but just from a standpoint of knowing what's coming. You know, it helps us when we're having conversation with people who want to be involved from a giving standpoint.
Coming from that standpoint, baseball had to move first in order to build their facilities. Their season's right around the corner. What was the donor involvement in that process?
Donor involvement is actually twofold. One is from a season ticket standpoint. This will be the first time we've had actual contributions with season tickets in baseball. So donors have been involved from that side. On the other side, it's major giving. People who are making non-ticket related gifts to help with the actual construction costs.
On that twofold process, baseball has their new home now. Football is planning to have their new facilities right around the corner. Is that process similar, the same, or what goes into that as well?
Yeah, it's basically the same for any project that we have. Fortunately, we've been blessed with really good support and people who either are specifically wanting to get involved with a particular sport, or we have people who, where's your biggest area of need at the present time? So again, we've been very fortunate over the years to have people support us over and above the actual cost of their tickets. We've been fortunate to be able to cover the spectrum because in all of our projects we have a myriad of opportunities for people to get involved. Some look for the naming opportunities. Some prefer to stay anonymous and give their support that way.
These individuals are the backbone of the Florida Athletic Association and everything that they do here. They also provide scholarship opportunities at a top 10 public university. Would you mind going a little more in depth on that and how that process goes along?
Sure. Scholarship endowment is critical. I mean, that's the future for student athletes when they come through here. We're fortunate to have some really good kids come here, men and women. We've got 21 sports. The academic cost for them to come to the university is significant. I think from a program standpoint, it's around $15 million a year. So scholarship endowment is really the lifeblood, and it's guaranteeing the future of Gator athletics. We hope to one day have an endowment fund with enough money in it to actually kick out interest on an annual basis that covers that $15 million today price tag. Right now we're about $60 million in an endowment fund, which we house at the university with other endowment funds around the campus. So again, it's similar to other major giving. People can get involved at any level. Whatever works for them will work for us. But the most important thing is to look at that's guaranteeing the future of Gator athletics.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you for that. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for all Gator Boosters do for the Florida Athletic Association.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you, and go Gators.
Go Gators.
This segment was brought to you by Pepsi, proud sponsor of Florida Gators athletics.
We'll talk with head coach Dan Mullen coming up next.
up on effort. Punch him up on effort.